In the creative curriculum classroom, teachers intentionally plan learning experiences throughout the day, keeping the goals and objectives in mind. They individualize learning based on their observations of the diverse strengths and learning needs of children. Notice how teachers support children's learning during each part of a typical day.
Some kind of scaffolding activity with them, maybe letter bingo, number bingo.
Teachers and assistants work as a team to prepare the classroom for learning.
So keep this handy, put it somewhere so that you can pull it out as you're ready.
When the classroom is well organized, children can find what they need to create, explore, and learn.
The morning routine is so important.
Good morning.
We'd make sure that the parents and the children both know the routine, the procedure for coming in. What do they need to do?
Very good.
That's your name.
And that sets everybody up for success.
Adam has taught his 4-year-olds the steps of arrival time, and after a few weeks, they know the routine.
My name is this one.
I greet the children in our meeting area. I use this very important transition time to build relationships with individual children.
You were with your sister? What were you guys doing?
Come on everybody, it's circle time. Come on everybody, it's circle time. Time to start our day, let's go!
Group meetings provide rich opportunities for children to come together and experience a sense of community.
You came off the bus, right? You ate your breakfast, and we're right here now. Can you put it right here by morning meeting?
Let's go morning.
I am so glad all of my friends are here. And do you know how I know that? When you came to school today and you moved your name over to the school side, I looked over here, and for the first time, there are no names. Not one person stayed home. All of our school family, they're all at school. All of you are here today. Isn't that wonderful? I think we should clap. Everybody came to school.
Hello, how are you? How are you today?
Teachers consider the age and needs of the group, time of year, and their goals for children when planning for group meetings.
The bear has boots on, so what else does he need to keep warm outside?
Sharon prepares children for choice time with a song.
We have choices, we have choices, yes we do.
And then plays on their love of suspense for recognizing names and making choices.
Prince, where do you think you're going to work? On the computer?
During choice time, which typically lasts for an hour or more, children work in interest areas to explore,
Awesome.
make things, and pursue their own interests. Teachers support children's learning during choice time. They observe, ask open-ended questions,
What would happen if you put both rocks in the boat?
make suggestions that extend children's play and learning,
Did you want to investigate some more?
and encourage, as Hope, the inclusion specialist in Lewis's classroom, does with Max.
My main focus with Max was on language development. I used vocabulary and described what he was doing. You're building vertically up and down.
Wait a second.
Camille has created a matching game with names and photographs of children in the class.
This is not her name.
That's right, that's not Alexis's name.
That's Benjamin's name.
So we're going to put Benjamin's picture next to his name.
Where's Benjamin? There.
Lynn relies on 3-year-old Melvin's artwork and uses gentle questioning to encourage him to communicate his ideas.
You're showing me that? What is that?
Okay.
That's Trip Trap? Where did you hear the words Trip Trap?
I heard it.
You heard it?
A book.
In a book. Do you remember what that book was?
You read book.
We can read the book. Do you want to read the book? Do you know what book that was where we heard Trip Trap?
Yeah, I heard it.
In the Billy Goat book.
4-year-olds in Sharon's room use collage materials to represent what they know about trees.
This is how we weigh things. It says which is heavier. This is a scale, okay? If you put one on this side and one on that side, you'll see which one is heavier. Which one do you think is heavier? Hold them in your hands. Which one is heavier? That one? Okay, then put it in the scale. Put it on this side. Now put the other one on the other side. You predicted right. Look at that. This side stayed down, so that was the heavier rock.
Many teachers find it challenging to pose open-ended questions. Posting such questions in interest areas serves as a helpful reminder.
What do you think would happen if you put this rock on this side?
Anything on your card?
At the beginning of choice time, Adam gathers a small group to introduce a rhyming bingo game.
Does head sound like thread?
Nope.
Head and thread? It does? Then you get to put a red chip on top of that head.
They're beads.
During a scheduled time for small group learning, Camille facilitates an investigation related to their study of balls.
Hey, look at this one.
They discuss their findings and create a chart of hollow and solid balls. Noticing the similarities between balls and bubbles, the children choose to include bubbles in their investigation. They observe and describe what they see.
Look at Kyla. Kyla, right? What do you see inside of the bubble? What's inside of it?
Sticky stuff.
Kyla, what do you see inside of your bubble?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Remember the other day when we did our poem about balls?
On another day, Carol's small group experience for the 3-year-olds focuses on math.
A big ball, can you make a big ball with your hands like that? A big ball, a bigger ball, the biggest ball I see. Are you ready? Can we count them? 1, 2, 3.
To reinforce concepts of comparative size, she connects a familiar poem about balls to leaves.
I thought that is a very big leaf. And I noticed something, that this is a big leaf, but this one is even
Bigger.
And I got my scissors and I got out of the car and I thought, look at the size of those leaves. This is a big leaf, but this one is but this one is the
biggest.
It is the biggest leaf of all.
After using comparative language, they cluster around the leaves to examine them more carefully. Lewis uses snack time conversations to build vocabulary and language skills.
Sometimes I can't do it because my hands are
Slippery?
Reading aloud to children nurtures a love of reading. It promotes vocabulary and language and comprehension.
Hello, hello, croaked the giant frogs.
He knocked at the door. Let's knock at the door. Bang, bang, bang. Rereading stories to children over and over helps reinforce their ability to recall events. And what do you think the pig is going to say?
no, no, no.
Ah, no, 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 said the little pig. They're able to chime in and help retell the story along with you. Come on, blow, blow. He huffed. And he puffed. Eventually, they'll be able to retell the stories themselves.
The chimney, he's good inside the chimney.
And Papa Bear looked at his bed and he said,
Some of them were in my bed.
and then Mama Bear looked at her bed and she said,
Someone's been sleeping in my bed. Bye.
Outdoor play is essential for children's health and well-being, and it offers many new learning experiences. Carol's outdoor area includes a garden.
do you see all these weeds? One of the children asked if she could pull up one of the carrots to see if it was ready.
Look at them.
Can you believe it?
Grow.
They are growing and growing. What a good example of science. What do you think about it? Does it look like we're ready to eat it yet?
We should be fed.
Meal times are learning times when children set the table, serve themselves food, sit with teachers, and carry on conversations.
Yummy, you love cheese, don't you?
I like that too.
You like the tortilla?
I like the mole.
Mole. An important part of Head Start is family-style eating.
Hey, it's only a little bit.
This is a great opportunity for communicating their ideas.
Nori explains how they help children with the transition to rest time.
We help the children unwind during rest time. We have slow, low music. We provide books for children that don't nap. And we also rub their backs. Jessica and I also use rest time to plan activities throughout the month. In the cognitive development, the classifying of objects, we have different color trains that we could bring out.
Depending on the length of the day, teachers plan their schedules so that children's learning continues through the afternoon. Many of the children in Lewis's 4-year-old class stay until 6 o'clock. He describes his afternoon routine.
After nap, the ones that are awake, when we turn on the lights, know that it's time to clean up your mat, bring your things to your cubby, and get your jackets on to go outside. The ones who are still asleep, we let rest, and my assistant wakes them up and they work at toys and games, the art area, journals. It's just a nice flow for that part of the day.
Where are you going to put your name so they know who it came from?
Oh.
And are you going to put their name on it so they know who it's for? That's your house. Oh my goodness. That's a very big house. How many rooms in your house?
100, I don't know.
100 rooms? That's a very big house.
And what letter are you making again?
An R.
When the small group comes back inside, we make our way over to the tabletop activities.
Look what you did. R. Whose name starts with the letter R?
Mr. Romanian.
Miss Romay.
And Rabbit.
And Rabbit.
Or the library. We try to keep it low-key, nice, relaxing.
Keep going, see what you can find.
Lynn's program ends at 3:30. After rest time and snack, her 3-year-olds have choice time.
Sí, ella se subió.
Ramanita, Lynn's assistant, uses a wordless book to help children tell a story in their home language.
¿Tú crees que ella se va a caer? Jack fell down.
Lynn includes another story time in the afternoon.
And Jill
The end of each day is a big transition. A group meeting brings children together to reflect on the day's events.
And this is when it snows out?
You don't know when it's going to snow. It gets colder. When it gets colder, it may snow.
With his 4-year-olds, Lewis uses the calendar in a meaningful way to think about the day.
Can I write that down here? Okay. She said, we went outside on the playground.
As you've seen, the creative curriculum teacher uses every part of the day as an opportunity for learning.
We have to keep in mind what are children going to remember about today.
Awesome!
It's why I am so reflective about the experiences I provide.
For me, every part of the day is a highlight. They need to learn to love to learn, and that's my job.
Perfect. All right, you did it.